Hello and welcome to Coffee Chat with me, Jody Misiak, Confidence Corner edition. Today, I would like to share with you a secret weapon to help you build up your confidence. So grab your coffee or tea and come build your confidence with me. So what is the secret weapon? This is going to sound so simple. You might want to reach into the screen and slap me. No, I'm kidding. You might be like, what are you talking about? The secret weapon is gratitude. So bear with me here. I'm going to talk through it. You're like, oh, I've done the gratitude thing or whatever. Why is this linked to your confidence? We lose our power. We lose our confidence when we compare ourselves to others people's lives and what's going on around us outward. Gratitude helps us reconnect to the wonderful things in our life already. Now, you might not feel like there's many. And I've shared this before. At my darkest point, I literally gravitated onto things that were like, I could see, that I could walk, the basic things that I personally take for granted, right? Or most of the time. But at that moment, that was what I focused on first. Very, very small things, or at least to me, they're small things, but to somebody that can't see or can't walk, they're pretty big things. So I started small in my confidence, in my gratitude. And then it just kept building and building. Gratitude shifts our direction, our focus from outward, looking around at other people's lives, and brings it inward. Gratitude helps us get back in our driver's seat of our life, realizing, wait a second, we already have some pretty cool things that are happening in our life. Is it always good? Probably not. Are there moments that, you just want to hide under the blankets and pretend, life isn't happening, or, you just want to call in sick, or, stay in bed or watch TV all day and just forget that life is happening around you? Probably. I know I've had those days, and I'm sure I'm going to have moments like that here and there. But today the sun is shining, so I'm in a good mood. I'm good. Again, weather is, I love sunshine, but it's not always sunny, and that's okay. So we have gratitude, though, to lean on, to bring us inward instead of outward. Because when we are looking outward, we take our power away. We give it away. Just give it away. And that means our confidence goes with it. So looking within, what are you grateful for today? Big or small, it will help you look more inward at your own life than somebody else's. Coming from somebody that compared my life and who I am to like others for so long, even when I became an entrepreneur, I was looking at other coaches that were doing this for like 15, 20, 25 years, thinking that I had to get to their level like that day. It's not fun comparing yourself to others. Stop looking outward and find some great gratitude for the big or small things that are in your life right now. I think back, and this is a really fun tool, is looking at your life now and what's in it. For me, and then like looking at what's in it. And we'll start there. So I'm a mom, I have a husband, and I live by the ocean. Now, the person I was over a decade ago, before my self-love journey, I was at this constant state where I was just looking for a man. I wanted somebody to make me whole, to complete me. And well, one, that wasn't working because I was in this needing energy, but we'll get to that another day. Anyways, I look now, and the things I wanted even 9 years ago, 10 years ago, it's like I have a lot of those things. So even though we feel this need for more that makes us not believe in ourselves, doesn't mean that we aren't moving forward. It may feel slow, may feel like at turtle speed. But looking back at where you came from helps you realize how far you've come. And that can be part of the gratitude process too. It's like, oh, I'm so grateful. Because here's the thing, I always wanted to be a mom. And I remember I was with my husband, we weren't married yet. And I was like, I had this urgency to get married and have kids. And I was like, oh, like I felt like I was going to explode if I didn't have it like now. And I'm so glad everything played out just as it was. Same with finding my husband or having our paths cross. Like if I would have met him before I did, he probably would have thought I was crazy. Because honestly, I'm pretty sure I was. Because I was outward focusing. I was focusing on everybody else, trying to find somebody to fill a hole that I needed to fill myself. So looking inward and showing gratitude is a very, very powerful tool, because again, it has you looking inward. But what else happens when we think about the things we love in our life or like? We feel happier. We feel joyful. Like you can feel it in your body when you practice gratitude. And it can go from 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And I'll share a few of my little pointers. It can be very short, but it has like this way of just creating like peace and love through our body. Just like you can feel your body just relax, because now you're going to a joy state instead of a needy state or a comparing, from coming from a comparing place. You're full of love. When you focus on gratitude, you're letting the fear of not having enough or being enough wash away. This neediness to have something different or more in your life, it's forgotten for a moment. And you focus on love and gratitude. And your body loves this. You send out a loving vibration out into the world. And when you focus on something that you love, you get more of what you love in your life. It's this beautiful ricochet of awesomeness. So what are ways you can practice gratitude? Well, there's tons and tons of ways. And again, this is super important to do what feels right to you. And my gratitude practice kind of goes with the times, like where I'm at in life. I started with doing gratitude at night. And I would just lay in bed and just think about all the things I was grateful for until I fell asleep. And that's a beautiful, loving way. Now I actually just take like gratitude breaks throughout my day. Like just now I saw a hummingbird fly by my window, and I said just a little, little gratitude, just a little love, a little gratitude that I get to just see hummingbirds out my window. Get to watch them in the windstorms and different things that happen around here. And even though it's fall, the hummingbirds are in abundance. And so I take a lot of moment breaks, and, just looking out at the mountains, the ocean from my kitchen window. And I just take those moments. And the other things you can do is write in a gratitude journal. I've done that before, and I'm hoping to maybe do that again. But for now, right now, just sitting in it and really just looking around my life and what I'm grateful for has been really helpful for me. The other thing that I used to do, and where actually my gratitude adventure, whatever you want to call it, the start of really practicing my gratitude, even before it was really a thing, didn't really have a name, I don't think, or at least if it did, it wasn't mainstream, because I didn't really read about it. I just knew I was doing a lot of reading about a lot of law of attraction, positive mind. So I just kind of did this because I was at such a dark place in my life. Was in the morning when I washed my face and brushed my teeth, I would look in the mirror, and that's where I started, right? With I could see, have hands, can walk, and the smallest things, and then it would get bigger and bigger. I had a roof over my head, a job to pay my bills, and things like that. So you can also do it in the mirror in the morning, or wherever it is that you can work into your routine. And actually, and like I said, like scheduling it in is really good, or even just working into a routine that you already do is a really beautiful thing to start healthy habits. And the other one that I've started to do since we've moved to the West Coast was we have actually done, because my kids are getting a little older now, we do gratitude around the table. And actually, there's this really cool song that my daughter learned at school too, a gratitude song. So we do this little like this clapping, or my daughter will grab the drums and drum in between. And then we go around the table and share what we're grateful for. So it can be incorporating other people into your life. And I might have shared it here, or I shared it on one of my podcast episodes of like my daughter would go into like 15 minutes of sharing what she's grateful for. It's really beautiful. Like it's contagious too. So when you're sharing what you're grateful for somebody else, then it really allows other people to be like, all right, like, and it's this beautiful, incredible thing you can do with other people too. It doesn't have to be something you do in your closet or like in secret. You can share it with other people in your life. Or if you're not ready, that's okay too. The other really cool way of that just came to mind, I actually forgot about this one, is you can text somebody every morning. It's like 3 things that I'm grateful for, or whatever it could be. Like it can be things like awesomeness is in my life. You can share with other people that way too. And you can have like a gratitude buddy if that's something that works for you. So again, so many different ways to practice gratitude. It can be as simple as going on a gratitude walk and just looking around and be grateful, or, it can be big or small. It can use tools like a journal to write in, but you don't have to if you don't want to. The most important thing about this is that you think about what you're grateful for, and you spread all you're grateful of, and spread the love around inward, like just quietly to yourself in a journal, in your head, or share it with other people. But doing it is the most important thing. Another one that you can do is you can just sit in a room and focus on things you like about it or love. So if I would do it right now, I have a bouquet of roses that are still actually in pretty good shape for my birthday that my kids picked out, and my husband helped them purchase them and get them to the store and stuff. And earlier I saw hummingbirds. So it's just looking at things around, just mindfully for like 5 minutes, whatever you like, and really just focus on those things. And it's a beautiful thing because you can keep looking for things you like. You might not even seen these things for a very long time. Have you ever noticed that you'll put something, you'll really want something, and you finally get it, and then you put it in a room and it's exciting for a while, and then you kind of forget about it. We have this like short-term memory a lot, where we want something, we get it, and then we have to move on to the next thing. And this is why it's important to have, gratitude for the things in your life already, because we can always get more. We will always, want more. But it's really enjoying and loving what we have around us and about things about us. So focus on the things you love about you, and what's around you, and really just see what happens. I'd love to hear, what kind of gratitude practice are you going to try since watching this video? Or what do you already do? I would love to hear from you, because I'm super grateful that you stuck around, watched this video, and that you're here enjoying coffee chat with me. So grateful for you. And I'm so glad you're here. So thank you. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye for now.